Did you know? Some houses may look bright and full of green, healthy plants, but just because of a balcony that goes against Feng Shui principles, the more the homeowner tries to care for the house, the more money seems to slip away. Hello, I am Master Han. Many people think of the balcony as nothing more than a spot to hang laundry, grow some plants, or soak in the sunshine. But in Feng Shui for wealth, the balcony is actually considered the bright hall of the house. It is the energy buffer zone, the very first place where wealth energy arrives. When this area is open, clean, and well-balanced, money flows in easily, and good fortune tends to stay. But even one small mistake here can instantly reverse the flow of prosperity, pushing all that good energy away from your home. You may work hard and try your best, but still find yourself unable to hold on to money, and no matter how much effort you put in, the results never seem to match. I have seen many families fall into this trap. They have beautiful homes, good directions, but just because of the wrong object on the balcony, the wrong choice of plants, or a bad-facing view, their luck gets blocked, wealth energy scatters, and suddenly life feels heavier, more stuck, and they have no idea why. In today's video, I'm going to reveal 5 extremely dangerous Feng Shui mistakes that can happen on the balcony. Small things that often get overlooked, but silently block the entire flow of wealth energy coming toward your home. Make sure to watch all the way to the end, because even just one small detail in this video might be exactly what helps you unlock the money flow that has been stuck for so long. And before we begin, be sure to hit subscribe on this channel, Master Han, Feng Shui for Wealth, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a weekly Feng Shui lesson designed to help you attract and keep your wealth. Also, go ahead and write this positive affirmation in the comments section. I welcome the flow of wealth into my home. Let the energy of prosperity start flowing from this very moment. So what exactly turns a balcony, the very spot that should welcome wealth energy, into a blockage that shuts off the homeowner's luck? Now let us dive into 5 extremely dangerous Feng Shui mistakes people often make on their balconies without even realizing it, and see if you might be making one of them too. Mistake number 1. Turning your balcony into a storage room for old junk. Many people think using the balcony to store things makes sense, like a broken fan, a few cardboard boxes, bottles, or old clothes they have not thrown away yet. But in Feng Shui, this is actually one of the most dangerous mistakes. A balcony is not just part of your home's architecture. It is the energy buffer zone, the place where outside energy first makes contact with your living space before flowing inside. When this area is packed with dusty, broken, or unused items, natural energy stops moving. It is like a river being blocked by garbage. The water cannot flow, and the entire energy circuit of the house becomes sluggish. In Feng Shui, every object in your home carries its own energy field. Items that are broken, cracked, or no longer useful carry what we call dead energy. When too much of this energy builds up on the balcony, it creates a heavy layer that blocks fresh energy, especially wealth energy, from coming in. That heavy, stuck feeling, constant fatigue, or always working hard but still losing money can all stem from this type of energy stagnation. Old objects also carry imprints of the past, moisture, mold, and even emotional residue from the people who use them. These things absorb negative energy, making the energy field around your balcony chaotic. When sunlight hits the space, positive yang energy cannot reflect or spread. As a result, your home becomes dim and heavy, with more tension, distractions, and poor focus. The solution? Take time to clean your balcony regularly. The best time is on the 1st or the 15th of the lunar month, which marks the natural shift between old and new energy. Cleaning on these days helps refresh the energy and restart a new energetic cycle for your home. After cleaning, try to keep at least 1/3 of the balcony area clear, so energy has room to flow. If you must store things, use sealed containers, keep them neat, and choose light or neutral colors to avoid creating a heavy feel. And above all, never store old clothes, shoes, or empty boxes. They symbolize lack and emptiness in your financial energy. When your balcony is clean and open, sunlight reflects easily, and fresh air and yang energy can move naturally. You will notice not just a brighter space, but also a lighter mood, smoother workflow, and a clear boost in your overall luck. Mistake number 2, using your balcony to hang laundry. If the balcony is the gateway of wealth energy, then hanging clothes, especially underwear and socks, is like displaying your personal energy right at the door of fortune. In Feng Shui, each person carries what is called personal energy, which flows from your body, your breath, and the items you frequently wear. When you hang clothes in the main energy-receiving area of your home, your private energy mixes with the natural energy outside. Instead of attracting wealth, your balcony starts leaking luck. Clothing, especially undergarments, socks, and towels, carries yin energy because they absorb moisture and body energy. But the balcony is a place that needs yang energy, light, air, and movement. Mixing yin and yang in this way throws off the balance of energy. It is like placing ice in front of a fireplace. One needs heat, while the other absorbs it, creating chaos for both. Many people find themselves constantly cleaning, airing things out, drying laundry in the sun, but still feel irritated, sleep poorly, or notice their money mysteriously disappearing. According to Feng Shui, this is because their personal energy is being drawn out through the balcony's airflow. As your energy weakens, so does your confidence, inspiration, natural charm, and with that, wealth and good opportunities fade too. The solution? If there is no other option, try to hang your clothes only in the morning, when yang energy is strongest, and take them down before 5 p.m., when the sun sets and yin energy begins to rise. Never hang laundry overnight, because that is when cold and negative energy gathers, especially during strong wind or sudden rain. Avoid placing drying racks directly in front of your front door or living room doors. These are the main pathways for energy to enter your home. If clothes block the way, wealth energy is either blocked or distorted. Instead, place racks in a side corner where sunlight still reaches but does not obstruct the view. Also, separate personal items like underwear, socks, and towels. Hang those in a private area or indoors, as they represent personal energy and should not be displayed where guests or energy enters the home. One simple but powerful tip: hang a wind chime or a small mirror in your balcony area. Wind chimes help activate yang energy and keep energy fresh. Small mirrors reflect light and help prevent your personal energy from being pulled outward. Mistake number 3, placing too many tall plants on the balcony. Green plants are often seen as symbols of vitality and prosperity. In Feng Shui, the wood element represents growth and moving energy. A few healthy potted plants on your balcony can soften energy, add liveliness, and help energy flow more smoothly. However, when there are too many plants, especially ones placed randomly or too tall and blocking light, they stop supporting wealth energy and instead become invisible barriers blocking good fortune from entering. Each plant emits its own energy frequency. When too many are crammed together, the energy clashes, making the surrounding energy field feel heavy. If tall plants rise above the railing and dense leaves block sunlight, they suffocate yang energy. The balcony, which needs light and air to stay balanced, becomes dark and stagnant. The result? People in the house may feel tired, unmotivated, emotionally heavy, and financially stuck. A balcony that looks like a lush garden may seem pretty, but in Feng Shui, it symbolizes energy entrapment. When energy has nowhere to go, wealth cannot move. And just like that, career and money opportunities also get blocked. Residents in such a home often feel a strange sense of stagnation, like there is an invisible wall holding them back, no matter how hard they try. Dead or droopy plants, falling leaves, or moldy soil are also signs of blocked energy. Such pots act like energy leaks. They absorb good energy but give nothing back. Over time, they slowly drain your fortune without you even noticing. To fix this, select 3 to 5 small potted plants with lush green leaves, all around the same height. Arrange them in odd-numbered groupings. Odd numbers symbolize energy flow in Feng Shui. Place them in a gentle curve or triangle shape instead of lining them up in a tight row. Choose plants with round leaves and soft edges, such as money trees, pothos, small snake plants, succulents, or mini pachira plants. These help balance the wood and earth elements, keeping the yang energy steady. To enhance prosperity, place a small red or yellow flower pot in the southeast corner of your balcony. This is the wealth direction in Feng Shui. Red represents fire, which activates wood, forming the cycle of wood gives birth to fire, a sign of growing wealth. Yellow belongs to earth and helps stabilize energy so money stays longer. Mistake number 4, a balcony facing sharp or pointed structures. There is a reason why traditional Feng Shui places great importance on the concept of Sha energy, energy that clashes, disrupts, or harms the home's natural energy flow. When your balcony directly faces sharp or aggressive shapes, such as the edge of a roof, a pointed wall, a high-voltage pole, or a metal tower, the energy from those objects is called piercing Sha or cutting Sha. This kind of energy moves fast and straight, like an arrow shooting into your space. It breaks up the natural energy field inside your home, causing residents to feel anxious, fall sick easily, or lose money without explanation. Good energy should move gently, like a breeze flowing through trees. But when it is forced in one harsh direction, it creates turbulence. This not only breaks up wealth energy, but it also disturbs your emotions. People who live in homes constantly exposed to this kind of energy often feel nervous, mentally drained, or find it hard to focus. Common example, a home facing a power pole or metal tower. These not only emit electromagnetic waves, but also create strong vertical energy fields that conflict with the house's natural flow. Over time, they drain your yang energy, affecting both health and finances. Money comes in, but does not stay. Solution: if your balcony faces a sharp object or structure, the first step is to create a neutral energy barrier. You can hang a bagua mirror, a convex mirror, or a small brass wind chime facing the direction of the Sha energy. Convex mirrors help reflect and scatter strong energy, softening it before it enters your home. Brass chimes, when touched by the wind, create light metal sounds, which belong to the metal element, to dissolve harsh energy and activate the flow of positive yang energy. For a more natural solution, place a tall, wide-leaved plant directly in front of the harsh view. This plant acts like a soft energy wall, absorbing strong energy and transforming it into gentler vibrations. Choose plants with thick trunk and spreading leaves like lucky bamboo, rubber plants, areca palms, or corn plants. Be sure not to place the plant too close to the railing. Leave at least 12 to 20 inches, or about 30 to 50 centimeters of space for airflow. The goal is not to block the view completely, but to soften the energy so it enters your home in a gentle way. Finally, if you cannot change what is outside, use light curtains or translucent mesh screens inside your home. Pulling them at night helps separate your internal energy from external chaos. It is like closing a protective shield over your home before you rest. And finally, number 5. A balcony that is too large for the house. In Feng Shui, balance in the proportions is key to maintaining stable energy. When one part of the house, especially the balcony, is too large, energy becomes unbalanced and unpredictable. Feng Shui masters call this phenomenon the tiger devours the dragon, a metaphor where the outside, the tiger representing movement and force, overpowers the inside, the dragon, representing wisdom and inner strength. When this happens, energy flows in reverse. Internal energy is pulled outward, while outside energy floods in without control. The balcony is supposed to be a buffer between indoor and outdoor energy, but when it takes up too much space, the energy from outside becomes overwhelming, and the inside can no longer hold its ground. It is like pouring too much water into a small container. It overflows. The yang energy, which is supposed to circulate gently, ends up rushing out, leaving the house unable to gather or keep wealth. People living in such homes often feel mentally scattered, impulsive, easily distracted, and unable to make sound decisions. Not just that, an oversized balcony creates energy emptiness, where open space causes strong winds and harsh sunlight to scatter yang energy. This leads to feelings of emptiness, lack of safety, and a constant sense of unease. Over time, it disrupts both your mood and money. Work becomes unstable, money comes and goes, and mental stress increases. To restore balance, create natural energy barriers to slow down the movement of energy. A simple and effective way is to divide the balcony into smaller zones. Use neutral items like decorative shelves or light screens to break up the space. This gives energy places to pause, circulate slowly, and settle instead of rushing straight out. At the same time, add weight to your indoor energy to counterbalance the strong flow from outside. Use thick curtains, place a solid wooden table, or display a large ceramic vase, a stone statue, or a glass container with clean water near the balcony entrance. These items represent the earth and water elements, which help stabilize and regulate energy. Earth grounds the flow and water softens and cools it down, preventing it from dispersing too quickly. According to traditional Feng Shui rules, the ideal balcony size should be 1/6 to 1/8 the total area of the home. If your balcony is already too large, use plants, screens, or neutral decor to visually and energetically shrink the space without changing its physical structure. When energy flows at the right pace, not too fast, not too slow, your home will regain its natural balance, and wealth energy will begin to settle and grow stronger over time. After clearly identifying the mistakes that turn your balcony into a place where wealth energy escapes, the next step is to restore the flow of prosperity that has been disrupted. And to do that, you need to perform a ritual known as the wealth energy cleansing. In Feng Shui, every form of energy, no matter how positive, needs to be refreshed regularly. Just like air, energy that circulates through your living space over time can collect energy, dust, emotional residue, and stagnant vibrations. Without cleansing, the good energy will gradually weaken, wealth energy will stall, and your home will lose its freshness. That is why traditional Feng Shui masters always recommend doing a monthly cleansing ritual, a way to wash away old fortune and activate new flow. The ideal time to perform this ritual is on the 1st or 15th day of the lunar calendar, when the universe's energy is going through a natural shift. This is when the energy field in nature restructures itself. Old energy withdraws, and new energy begins to form. Cleansing your balcony during this time helps you ride the fresh wave of energy and breathe new life into your space. The ritual should be done in the morning. When sunlight is gentle and yang energy has just begun to rise. Avoid doing it during strong wind or rain, as those elements can scatter the energy you are working to reset. Before you begin, prepare a bowl of clean water and a handful of natural sea salt. Unrefined, mineral-rich salt is best. Alongside that, get a stick of sandalwood or cinnamon incense. Water represents flow and movement, salt is used to absorb negative energy, and incense symbolizes fire, the element that activates and stabilizes yang energy after cleansing. Once you are ready, dissolve the salt into the water and use a clean cloth, preferably white or light beige, to wipe from inside your home out to the balcony. Wipe slowly in circular motions or following the direction of the natural breeze. As you clean, quietly repeat this energy affirmation. I cleanse away old energy and open the path for new wealth to enter. Say it not as a request, but as a firm declaration. In that moment, you are the one guiding the energy of your home. When intention is focused, every motion becomes a way of leading the energy, releasing the old and inviting the new to flow in. After finishing the wiping, light your incense and allow the smoke to naturally drift through the space. Do not fan or blow it. Let the smoke move on its own. It is a carrier of yang energy. When it flows out onto the balcony, it brings warmth and disperses any lingering negative energy. Sandalwood creates a peaceful, grounded atmosphere, while cinnamon activates and energizes the space, bringing a sense of inspiration and mental clarity. Both symbolize fresh, bright, and moving fortune. From an energy perspective, each part of the ritual serves its own unique purpose, but they all support one another. Salt acts like a magnet, pulling out negative and stagnant energy. Water helps carry and release that energy. Incense, tied to the fire element, reactivates the space. like a spark that warms up what has just been cleared. When these three elements, water, earth, and fire, work together in harmony, a brand new energy cycle begins. Your home shifts back into a state of balance and vibrancy. This is not just a Feng Shui technique. It is also a moment of connection between you and your home. When you perform this ritual with focus and respect, you are sending a message to the universe. I am ready to receive good fortune and new energy. That emotional state is the key that allows wealth energy to circulate and settle in. Do not underestimate this small ritual. Just 10 minutes a month, done consistently, can bring noticeable changes. The air will feel lighter, your mind will be calmer, and the flow of your life will brighten. Because when the energy in your space is refreshed, the energy within you also gets renewed. And that is the true foundation of lasting prosperity. The universe always moves according to the law of flow. What moves will flourish, what stagnates will decline. Homes are just like people. When the energy is clean, when the flow is unblocked, fortune naturally finds its way in. No begging required. Remember, Feng Shui is not some magical spell on the outside. It is the art of aligning from the inside, between people and space, between the physical and the spiritual. When you live in that kind of harmony, the doors of luck and opportunity open naturally. Not because you chase them, but because you are in sync with their rhythm. Your home is a reflection of your inner world. A balcony that is clean, bright, and filled with fresh air is a sign of a mindset that is open to abundance. And when your mind is calm, your home is clean, and energy flows freely. Wealth, health, and happiness will come to you in accordance with the natural laws of the universe. So right after you finish watching this video, step out onto your balcony, take a deep breath, feel the air around you, and ask yourself, is this space inviting prosperity or holding on to old energy? If something inside says it is time to refresh it, then start today. And before you leave, write your own positive affirmation in the comment section, a phrase that holds the energy you wish to welcome into your life. Because once you write it, the universe will begin to listen. I open the door for wealth and peace to enter my home. Let that be the starting point of a brand new cycle of abundance. I'm Master Han. I will see you in the next video, where we will continue the journey of understanding, feeling, and unlocking the energy of wealth in every corner of your home.